come. You're looking at things like Senna, Graves, Ryze, thing that will consistently and constantly pump out damage. You're kind of a bit scared as a Jinx on the other side.
Yeah, it does feel like for Astralis it's going to be side lane though, right? Graves going to be
stage, and this is why you pick the Trundle. You know, straight up, you're stronger, and if people are able to come in and support you, as I say that, we're going to see an engage in this bot side. Treatz goes in, going to force a flash out of Kobbe, who then gets ignited and tries to turn this one back. It's a good trade of health bars, but you've got to send
to break out between the supports, right? Because you're looking at glacial augment on both sides. In this lane, Nautilus wants to be throwing the hook, right? He wants to be countering as Treatz goes in for the engages. They're going deep.
They're going for a full dive. The Xenoblade will land, but they rooted him down. Treatz underneath the tower, flash in, and Jezu has nowhere to go. He's going to fall down. promisq gives that one over. 2 quick kills to Astralis.
Why? I want to see him actually push in this bot side and unlock Jezu and Treatz to try and solidify that Rift Herald for SK.
Well, Sertuss almost certainly going to have to use his flash here. Yep, does not want to get hit by the root as they go in. Kobbe will not get hit, though, by the Xenoblade. Treatz still walking forward. They're going to stun him up, land the Q, and Kobbe with no flash will go down. Exactly what you said you wanted to see Gilius provides.
Yeah, nice job, Gilius, there as well. And just
the priority, SK are going to take the first step in this dance. I don't really see a moment here for Astralis to contest. As I say that, they're going to try. Looking to see if we go and flash in, gets the hook down. Sertuss now trying to back away. He's getting caught up. Gilius will survive just about. Good kick away. But Zanzarah has traded. Now both junglers are dead. No shockwave for you. Dajor gets himself right behind enemy lines. Flash has to be used by Jenax. And Astralis still come out on top in a 4v4.
Jezu had already gone back down towards that bottom side of the map. So it ends up being a 4v4. And Astralis come out on top. Jezu back down to collect that wave. You're now not in a position you can test. And that's in trouble. And now Zanzarah moving top lane here for Jenax.
Jenax has no flash. They know this, and this is how powerful this ability can be. The Ice Pillar goes down, but WhiteKnight now tanking up a hell of a lot. Needs to be very, very careful. They will have the support, though, of Dajor, and they will pick up the kill. Very scrappy, but they do get out with a 1-for-none. As I say that, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I was a little bit early. And
quarter.
A half. Oh, never mind. The observers trolled me. I need to get my counting better. That's what I've learned from that. Needs a lot of resources.
Yeah, I mean, Jenax has been avoiding these really well, though. Gilius up on this top side now for, again, the Rift Herald play. Looks like they might actually be able to clear this out.
Wow, they do. Yeah, they stop it out straight away. So no benefit off of that. And now we can see they're going to try and get something with the Realm Warp in bot. They're going to drop down the traps and the Solar Flare, but a good preemptive hook here from promisq. Catches onto Treatz. Treatz has no flash, nowhere to go. Dajor using fantastic...
Able to avoid it as Astralis.
promisq is by himself. This is... You do not have your buddy. You need to hold hands and have the buddy system when you're going for those deep wards. And now SK recognize there is no flash on promisq. He also does not have his ult, and that's going to be a free dragon there for SK. So at least they're getting an objective on the board. Yeah, man unit, and together they are strong. Together they will pick up the objective, and together SK are starting to rally back into this game.
Yeah, look at Dajor though. Down on this bottom side, he's already shoving. He's looking great.
He's looking great.
Especially when he gets this tower gold, he's going to be able to buy himself some new clothes, looking fairly sharp.
What was that about him not giving up, or giving up side lanes and stuff like that? Don't know what you're talking about.
Just give up regularly.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
He likes his side lanes, but Jenax doesn't like this.
Oh, Jenax has just been bamboozled as they jump straight on top of him. He flashes, but there's just so much CC. Nautilus just keeping him up in the bounce house, and that's going to be an easy kill there. Even got rid of his flash. We can see Zanzarah might be in a little bit of trouble here. They will kick him into the pit and try and keep him away from his support. Treatz goes in to get down a little bit of more damage reduction, and Treatz gets that kill with the ignite. So a trade of kills from both teams.
It didn't need to burn the flash there.
Crack open the map just a little bit more using the power of the Ryze and the Trundle. They get that top tier 1, so that's 2 turrets they've been able to take into the none of SK, and they've got themselves about a 3,500 gold lead.
I gotta say though, ooh, Kobbe.
Oh, Kobbe. That's so much damage. Will it be enough? Oh, he flashes, but still stays alive. Jezu was tanking, and now Kobbe has to back away, and that could be in this mid lane tier 1. Now Jenax going to be gifted over the blue. No blue for you, Sertuss. You've lost your privileges of that, apparently. And now we can see with 7 seconds going, WhiteKnight on top of a ward, doesn't know where anybody is, and peekaboo, we see you! Jenax gets himself a second kill. Now this dragon is not even close to contesting.
And Astralis have been doing so well up until this stage, right? Like, these cross maps in the early point, they're starting to get their solo lanes ahead. Even though that first Rift Herald didn't go their way, Astralis were still playing the map really well comparatively to pushed out by Jenax. You're not getting control over the map before this dragon comes up as WhiteKnight.
Oh, that's a lot of damage though, as Jenax will be able to get himself the Eclipse and will not be killed off. He will be able to keep himself alive. The flash forward, WhiteKnight not quite able to make it stick. That could have been a really nice little play there from WhiteKnight.
So they haven't reset. SK got them through, and Zanzarah still looking like he's in trouble. Astralis, look at the ults that have been used. Look at the flashes that have been burned.
Oh, they're going for a flash kick, and Zanzarah has nowhere to go. Gilius found an opportunity.
An Ocean Soul for SK Gaming.
And that just completely takes away everything you want to do in a side lane. Every bit of poke that the Ryze and the Graves can put down. Just straight up in the composition, their composition's just easier to execute on.
Well, they're going to see if they can execute onto this bot side here.
Well, they're going to try and go for it, as we're going to see now. Dajor finds Jenax, who was looking at the shop, who has no flash, but he's taking a lot of damage. And Dajor, very nicely done. We wanted to see...
Astralis are ahead in gold, right? But they have to do more, and Astralis linking up in this mid lane at least should net themselves another tower. I love this play to actually get some control back in the map.
Go for something and it just completely fails to happen for them. We will see Zanzarah pushing him to Treatz. It's a little bit separated. Gilius gets caught out and will get hooked up by the Nautilus. promisq. Treatz, why would you go so far? It's a 4-man shockwave though. That completely saves everything, and it's a massive cleanup here for the side of SK. An ace for SK coming in. Sertuss, that was fantastic.
And it was set up by Treatz. Treatz goes in, gets everything, and magnificently gets everyone grouped for Sertuss. And just like that, SK, that was the fight we want to see them take. And now it's the Baron that will be the reward.
Yeah, I thought it was Treatz just going too far forward. Like you mentioned earlier, without that aftershock, you're a very squishy Leona, but you get the Baron, you get pushing mid lane, you're going to be able to sort out these side lanes. You get so much control here. And now SK picked themselves up a Red Bull Baron power play.
And do you know what the beauty of having long range in your composition is?
I'm sure there's plenty. Siege can begin. The Red Bull Baron power play can take hold of Astralis as they had a moment. They're now 3,000 gold down. They're going to lose all their outers. They are trying to just get that great.
To quote Trevor on my superior analysis, that's not the best of starts.
No, that's a bad time. Brian, I'm going to bring him back. Or bad luck, Brian, I should say. Well, they may have found something here. They got to go for it. Gilius gets caught out. He will have to flash away. They found Treatz, who also flashes. And now the real fight can begin. The shockwave comes down to Dajor. It's a fight on two fronts. Look at Jezu. He's untouched. And Gilius knows it. So he goes in, gets the kick. And that's your jungler dead. There is no smite fight if you don't have a smite, and they can keep pushing forward, keep going ham, and keep picking up the kills. Jenax with the kills on top of it, and it's only WhiteKnight. He's got to try and do something, but the TP coming in here from SK, they do not want this victory going away from them. Without the mana, it does not matter. It's Sertuss with the minions going 1v1 against WhiteKnight. Nothing he can do, and it's the ace for SK. They're going to bring their score up to 2-6.
I mean, this is going to be it. Ocean Soul going across, towers are falling, and SK are streaming into the base. Astralis will remain on 0 wins as SK bring in the minions.
Bring in the minions. It's going to be promisq and Zanzarah for a valiant defense. Flashing away, Treatz goes in. There's not really a lot you can do. The Nexus turrets have fallen. The Nexus shall be popped, and Astralis will continue their long and arduous journey for 1 win in the split. They've got plenty more opportunities. It ain't looking great. SK, though, fantastic win for them.
Yeah, will be their 2nd win on the cards now after beating Mad Blinds and now coming in, being able to pick up this win against Astralis. And look, there are still holes in the game plan. But I gotta say, for a team that we said